थँक्यू. नमस्कार सगळ्यांना. ITIचे मुलं आहेत का? थोडं पुढे याल का? कुठल्या ITI मधून आहात तुम्ही? डॉन बॉस्को. ओके. सो आय एम विथ यू कारण मी ITIचा स्टुडंट होतो आणि 12th मध्ये मी वोकेशनल सब्जेक्ट घेतला होता. तुम्ही सगळे इलेक्ट्रिकलचे आहात का मेकॅनिकल? RSC रेफ्रिजरेशन. ओके. बट रेफ्रिजरेशन असलं तरी इलेक्ट्रिकलशी तुमचा कनेक्ट येणारच आहे. सो इट्स इम्पॉर्टंट टू हॅव अवेअरनेस अबाउट इट. सो मी तुमच्यातलाच एक आहे कारण की माय फादर वॉज इलेक्ट्रिशियन इन BMC. So this electrician is in my blood. So I did 12th and I had a vocational subject of electrical maintenance. And after that, I did diploma in electrical. And but my father was not satisfied. He must be a degree engineer. So after joining this job in state government as an electrical inspector office, I started pursuing BE degree. Then I completed my degree. So fortunately, I came fourth in Mumbai University. It was just because my father's inspiration. So जे इलेक्ट्रिशियनचं जे ॲटिट्यूड आहे, it is with me and I'm totally with you ITI students. So just before starting, engineers किती आहेत इथे? How many engineers are there? Electrical engineers. Oh, one is there. So, but I have a perfect mix of engineers and ITI holders. So for me, it's an ideal opportunity to talk about electrical safety, especially in HVAC construction site, right? So without wasting time, I'll just start with that. So मैं आपको ये समझाना चाहता हूँ कि समझ के मैं जो समझा हूँ वो आप समझ लेंगे तो आपकी समझ में बहुत कुछ समझ में आ जाएगा, और आपकी समझ में अगर बहुत कुछ समझ में आ गया तो आगे जाके आपकी समझ है वो और समझ वाली हो जाएगी, और आप दूसरों को समझा के समझने के बाद समझा सकेंगे. आपको समझा कुछ? आपको कुछ समझा मैं क्या बोला? हाँ, क्या बोला मैंने, बताओ. मुझे खुद को नहीं समझा मैंने क्या बोला. So first lesson for today, before we can start this, नहीं समझा है तो बोलो कि नहीं समझा. बताओ सर. Yes, right, correct. नहीं समझा है तो बोलो नहीं समझा है, समझ के बाद में काम करो. So this is the main key. Now whatever fire accidents we are having and the electrical short circuit accidents we are having, because the technician level is not connected properly with what has to be done, and the engineer doesn't understand. Yeah. So first thing is, you must understand what you're doing. You must understand what you are. You are going to become a technician, so you'll work in HVAC. So you should be confident what you are. जर मला मीच काय माहिती नाही आहे तर काय काम करणार मी. So it's very important that you should understand yourself. एव्हरीथिंग, प्रत्येक छोटी मोठी गोष्ट. मराठी चालेल ना? हा, चालेलच पाहिजे. प्रत्येक छोटी मोठी गोष्ट तुमच्या क्लिअर पाहिजे बिफोर यू कॅन स्टार्ट इट, बिकॉज ऑल द टाइम यू आर गोइंग टू बी अन हजार्डस सिच्युएशन. Your HVAC panel is always live, supply is always live, you are working on a live work, or if you are constructing something, there are heavy equipments that will be carrying, installing, moving. Everywhere risk is involved. So if risk is involved, you should be always alert about the things. So just to have understanding of current scenario, let us have a 360 view about actually what is there, which is connected with you, which is connected with engineers. What is the scenario? So I work in this state government department as an electrical inspector office. So it's always I'm visiting new sites and new locations and I get a lot of input. और आज मेरे पास आपके लिए एक दो ताजा माल है जो मैं अंधेरी से लेके आया हूँ, and they are very unique installation where you always visit to have food. So let us understand what reality is there where you are sitting and having food. Let's go ahead. So one by one. Okay. So this is the mission. This is the book that Indian Society of Heating, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Engineers have published. Safety guideline. I am here because this Patil sir sent me this, and Shreyas came to me in an auto which he paid, and this was given to me, and I read it. Now it is so wonderful, sir. It is so wonderful. It is so comprehensive. Start to end, you have given so much of details. One must read it. See, I am in safety, so मेरा तो धंधा ही है वो. So when I read it, I felt it so nice. Such a good guideline is available. You have to just read it with your heart, not by your eyes. Read it your heart, and it will be very useful. So I think uska slide बाद में. So this is the mission. Company or any company is committed to maintaining a safety process. Safety process, which actively involves. वाचत है. What is the last line? What is this? Reduce accident. Accident कधी होऊ शकतो? कधी होऊ शकतो? Is there any time? आता पण होऊ शकतो. So first point, second point. मी तुम्हाला काय सांगितलं? Always you should be alert. Second is this accident can take any time. So you should be ready. Next. So let us understand the scenario around us, especially for engineers. What is the legal scenario with us? Right now, Central Electricity Authority Regulation 2023 are the safety guidelines if you are working in an electrical field. This is the topmost. This is available free of cost on the net. You have to download, keep it with you, and read it, whatever is relevant thing. Because if there is an accident or a shock incident, electrical inspector is going to give you notice according to this. So you should be aware if you are in the field of HVAC or any electrical thing. If an electrical hazard takes place, this will take place. Next. Anybody aware of there is some Central Electricity Authority apart from Bhavesh sir? 2023 regulations are there, sir. All engineers are aware. It is readily available. It is the right now the guideline. Next, for any electrical work at your home, for HVAC, for any cable work, meter work, any sort of work. This is the guideline, earlier one. National Electric Code 2023. It has around 8 parts, and every installation and its work is given in detail. How to do it, what to select, how to install, how to protect, how to test, and how to maintain it in safe manner, how to report its status. 40s 50s के बाद आप ब्लड टेस्ट करते हैं ना, फिर आप देखते हैं ना कोलेस्ट्रॉल कितना है, गुड कितना है, बैड कितना है, क्रिएटिन कितना है. So how to test an installation, that guidelines are also available in NEC 2023, where IS 732 is embedded. What is this? National Building Code 2016. For any building to be constructed, what are the parameters involved? How much space is to be given? How much clearance is to be given? How to locate particular equipment? how the coordination should be there between the equipments, how the layout of electrical wires should be there, how the layout of your chilling mechanism should be there, evaporator is there, chiller is there, hot water, cold water is flowing, how you are going to arrange it. Every detail is available in National Building Code. And there are also other standards where you can refer a particular thing, but arrangement of all the physical items as per safety norms is given here. This is also available free of cost on the net. Okay, next. The volume 1, volume 2 are there, and most commonly heard, I think, fire and life safety. That word has been heard a lot of times. So this is the ISHRAE, this Indian Society book, that guideline we are talking about. Next. So this is the BIS Care app. This you can register through your email ID. You can download, and then all the standards that I am talking or I am not talking, all are available free of cost. There are few standards which are paid, but that is also a very minimal amount, 800, 900 rupees, something like that, not more than that. But everything is available, but you must know which standard you want to go for. That is also available in Google. Next. So this question always remains. हा प्रश्न नेहमीच जातो की आता काहीतरी चिलर इन्स्टॉल करायचं आहे, त्याचं AHU पॅनल आलाय, AHUचं हे आलंय. 3 बेसिक क्वेश्चन नेहमी राहतात डोक्यामध्ये, जे माझ्यावर राहायचे. म्हणजे जेव्हा मी ITI ला होतो आणि आता जेव्हा मी इंजिनिअरिंग केलं आणि इंजिनिअरिंग इम्प्लिमेंटेशनला गेलो, हेच 3 क्वेश्चन नेहमी राहायचे की कोण करणार आहे, हू इज गोइंग टू एक्झिक्यूट इट. Second was how to do it, how we are going to coordinate with everybody and do it. And third was what to do exactly. Exactly कसं काय. So all these 3 questions, if they are answered properly, we can do it in a better manner. आता तुम्ही नॉलेज तर घेताय, तुमचे प्रत्येक सब्जेक्ट्स आहेत, 2 वर्षाचं आय थिंक. सो त्याच्यात प्रत्येक मॉड्यूल आहे, तुम्ही प्रत्येक सब्जेक्टचं हे घेणार, देन यू विल कम फॉर इम्प्लिमेंटेशन. सो तिथपर्यंत तुमचा बेस तयार होईल. And then again, this question is going to come when you will enter the field. So प्रत्येक प्रश्नाचं क्वेश्चन्सचं आन्सर्स तुम्ही कलेक्ट करायचे बुकमधनं किंवा प्रॅक्टिकली किंवा नॉलेजेबल माणसाकडनं. भावेश सर दिसले की मी त्यांना 2 प्रश्न विचारतो, विच आय डोंट नो. ही इज IGBC मेंबर. सर ये ऐसे ऐसे क्या है कैसे. सर बोलते हैं मैं बाद में बताता हूँ. बट बताते. That way it is. So this थिंग विल ऑलवेज रिमेन. मी मोठा झाला आता 50शी झालो तरी हे राहतच. इफ आय गो टू सम न्यू लोकेशन विच आय डोंट नो, HVAC मध्ये आय एम नॉट दॅट एक्सपर्ट. आय हॅव सीन सम इन्स्टॉलेशन बट आय एम नॉट दॅट एक्सपर्ट. बट then I have to ask somebody and get understanding how it is going to be. Next. So as I said, who is going to do? So this is important for engineers, implementers, and even for the ITI holders. जनरली ऑर्गनायझेशन स्ट्रक्चर मध्ये एक फॅक्टरी मॅनेजर असतो आणि त्याच्या खाली काही टीम दिलेली असते. हाऊ इज द टीम डिसाइडेड or how is the design of the team? There has to be, as per legal provisions, there has to be a nominated electrical safety officer for factory having above 250 kilowatt load. Generally, a general factory has 200 and 250 kilowatts, so it applies to almost all factories. So there, nominated means official order in that name of that engineer should be given. So a record is required that this person is nominated as safety officer. Who can be a safety officer? Electrical safety officer can be BE electrical 5-year experience, diploma electrical 10-year experience. That is the criteria given in CEA regulations. Under him, the license holder supervisor. Who is this license holder supervisor? A BE electrical, a diploma person gets this supervisor license after 1 year of experience. And the ITI NCTVT experienced person gets this supervisor license. This supervisor license is vital. How? Supervisor can perform testing of any electrical installation, government of Maharashtra or any government. If he issues supervisor license, he is authorized to do the testing. He is supposed to be qualified to do that. Anybody who is not having supervisor license and coming to your premises for testing and something happens, you will be held responsible. After that, their ITI holder, NCTVT or PWD wireman license holder, and under him unskilled trainee or workers, mazdoor, anybody can work on it. So this is the legal framework or the ideal framework required whenever you are doing a electrical work, any kind of. So this is a format of supervisor license. नाव असतं पॅन कार्ड सारखंच येतं, बट डिटेल्स असतात त्याच्यामध्ये की क्रमांक कधी आहे, नंबर, डेट आणि इश्यू केल्याचा डेट. So this is the license that you should check if you are calling somebody for maintenance work. कोई भी टॉम डिक हैरी आया है उसने इलेक्ट्रिकल मेंटेनेंस चालू कर दिया, साहब मुझे पहले से पता है, मैं मेरे पिताजी भी यही काम करते थे, दैट डजंट वर्क. He must have a license, proper license. Next. Then there is a wireman license, Tartantri Pramanpatra. This you get from PWD. So these are the licenses. I just wanted you to know that what are the things. Now, say suppose you have gone to a site, HVAC installation has started. There is a panel. What is the first thing that I should do before I can work? Perfect. Azun, safety shoes, very nice. Azun, gun metal. Azun, goggles, gloves, very nice. भरपूर अभ्यास केला यांनी. So first thing, rather this is sequential, you can check it. First, when you start the work, of course PPE the pages, check that proper earthing is available to the panel or the location where you are going to work, because in case of fault, there is a fault current, there is a leakage current that going to flow, and where it is going to pass, it is going to pass through earthing or the neutral. If it is line to neutral fault, it will go to neutral, or leakage current, shock protection, where shock is going to get to a human being, leakage current will pass through the earthing.
Proper earthing, or wherever you are going to connect your instrument has proper earthing. तुमच्याकडे हे असतोच ना मल्टीमीटर, त्याने तरी चेक करा समथिंग. Check it first that you are getting proper electrical connectivity for the earthing system. That is important. Then PPE as you told. Then the lone worker I'll explain later. Then what is this 30 milliampere? 30 milliampere. We always talk about 30 milliampere. I don't know, so many people are aware which switch is there at your home. Is it 30 milliampere? Who knows that you have a switch at your home which is rating 30 milliampere? Anybody is confirmed? And why 30? I'll come to it later. But 30 milliampere is the important thing that we should remember. I'll explain 30 milliampere later. So where all this circuits and distribution thing is there. Main switches are there, MCCB are there, a bus coupler is there, ACB is there at the bottom, and a bus bar will be, this will be a bus bar, and distribution is there to your network for the chiller plant or the room, and the pumps there. This where the cabling takes place. So where you have to check that whether this earth connection is proper or not. Just a visual thing, 2 minutes. Make a habit of this, of verifying these things, which will be very useful in long term. Next. As per CEA regulations. See, all the things are in place that they can provide. So, at least they have thought of electrical safety before a person could enter the danger location where is the panel and live supply is there. So as you rightly told, every person who is working on electrical supply lines or apparatus or both apparatus, everybody uses drill machine, cutter, okay, cement breaker, lot of things are required, right? अजून काय काय लागतं? मला हे 2-3 आठवतात. Grinder, okay, और याद करो, blower, okay. Then there is a heater where you can close the sleeves. So equipments are required. So tools and devices like rubber gloves, safety footwear suitable for working voltage. Where a panel kV, you should have shoes and gloves of the same rating or more rating should be required so that you can remain safe. Right? Voltage level where you are going to enter for the work is important. 440, 11 kV or above. So remember this point. Safety belts if you are working on heights, non-conductive ladder. Normally everywhere metal ladder is being provided, and every year in every district I have 1 or 2 accidents on metal ladder. Every year, common. I have a count of electrical accidents which are every year happening. So earthing device of appropriate class, helmet, line tester. Line tester is important. Voltage detectors and hand tools. Next. So this is very important point for both of you. Lone worker. This is a serious issue with us and very critical situation. Every year I have a list of accidents which are just happened because a single person was working there where a danger was involved. If there would have been another person, he would have saved his life. But we lose their life just because a single person comes inside and he is working on a AHU panel, screwdriver falls down, or a spanner falls down, it touches the bus bar and blasts it. Or he tries to pick it up, he goes down,